Global IDs and local IDs. In this video, we are going to take a look at how to install Salesforce Lightning Inspector and to get the benefit of it, as well as what are global IDs, then benefits of local IDs, then enhancing our component with custom field validations, as well as throwing custom error messages. This is our component where we have attributes defined: guest name, guest height, guest weight. Well, we are able to use it properly. Good. What if I need to access the attributes of the component? For example, I have input text, input number, one component, and another component. It has some attributes like label, value, class, etc. So how to access them and manipulate the values of those attributes? If my requirement is as such, what is the solution? The solution is local IDs. Okay, well, let's understand what's a global ID first of all. Then let's come to the local ID. To see the global IDs, we need Salesforce Lightning Inspector. First, let's install that to our browser, Google Chrome. Let me go to Chrome Web Store. Search for Salesforce Lightning Inspector. So an extension is here, Salesforce Lightning Inspector by Salesforce for inspecting Lightning apps. Okay. For me, it's added. In your case, add it to the Chrome browser. Once it's installed, run your application. Open the developer tools. You see the tabs Elements Memory Console. This is browser's JavaScript console. And at the last, we have Lightning tab. How this has come? Because we have added it to the Chrome. Once clicked on that, I can find the component tree, the performance of my Lightning components, the transactions, the events taken place, the actions, server-side actions, and the storage. Okay, let me come to the component tree. See here, this is the tree. Outermost is this one, calculator app. This is the component, outermost component. Within that, we have the children, right? This is the tree. And here I have show global IDs. Checked on that, it's showing me global ID. So this value is not provided by me. It's by the framework. It's at runtime. It's not in my hand to change it. Okay, this is about global ID. Then come, what's local ID? The benefit of local ID is very simple. The key point to access the attributes of a component and manipulate the values of the attributes of the component. In our project, let's enhance the existing component with custom validations and custom error messages. Let's have a look at reference app. For example, in UI namespace, user interface, I have some components, input, a number or text or something. Let me click on something, input text. You see some attributes, right? Class for CSS class, then value, required, Boolean value, true or yes, true or false. Like that, I have something, errors attribute, which will take object array, the list of errors to be displayed. Okay, now it's the time for me. I need to have a validation. The user should enter his name at least 5 characters. If he enters less than 5 characters, I have to validate it and throw the error message. How to do that? So it's possible with local IDs. Let's see that. Okay, here what I am doing, for my guest name, I am taking one attribute, right? Okay, what I will do here in input text, the value I am taking v dot, accessing the component markups variable, the attribute guest name. I do not do this now. Okay, let it be there. What I will do, let me have local ID. How to create a local ID? I have ara:_id, ara:_id. This is the attribute to define my local ID. What I am doing, guest name. So whatever the user is entering here, I can access the value of that using this local ID. Good. Let me save this. Come to the controller now. So whatever the user enters, that will be in the components value attribute. So when the user has entered properly, this is happening, this one. What I will do now, I am putting all this thing in the else part. A small change. What to do now? I have to get the component using the local ID. I am taking something gname component, input text component. How? BMI component. The reference to my component here is VMI component dot I have a standard method find. So what is the ID I have given? This much. Let me get the value of that. You see here, find, using the find method, I am getting the entire component, that is input text component. So this gname ID, where I have put gname ID on input text. So I am going to get complete component here in this gname CMP variable. So in this variable, I am fetching value. Value is one attribute on that component. Like that, I can also fetch the other attributes like label, class, or whatever the attributes are available for that component. And I can manipulate. Fine. Just to check whether we have fetched the value attribute of the component properly or not, let's have console message. So this if part, let me put in comment for some time, or otherwise give name dot length is less than 5 characters, means less than 6. So we will have the logic here, adding field validations and error messages here. Just I want to check whether I am able to fetch the value of the component attribute properly with my local ID. Okay, save this one, have the application preview. Let me provide the name. So come to the console here first, submit. So guest name is Chris. Okay, using the local ID, I am able to fetch it. What next? To go to the main field validation, let me show you something other magic. So enter your name is the label attribute of input text component. Let's access this one and change its value, means manipulate its value so that you can understand better. Now as of enter your name was the thing, no? So once clicked on submit, it has to be changed to enter guest name. Maybe meaningful or not, my focus is on accessing one attribute's value and manipulating the same. Now gname CMP stands for the entire component, input text component. Here using the set method, what I am setting, V stands for markups, V dot label with enter guest name please, something like that. Save, run the app once again. As of now, enter your name was there. Let me click on submit. You see, enter guest name please. So this is the power of local IDs. Okay, this is not our main intention. So let me comment it out. What I need is proper validation. So if gname CMP value is length is less than 6 characters, means if he has not entered minimum 5 characters, what I have to do? CMP is input text component. Using the set method, what I do have, I am manipulating errors, one attribute. Let's see once again, errors on input text, which throws the list of errors. Set with, because it is array, it has to be in square brackets, and message if it is greater than 6. So make the errors as null. Save. Let's see the functionality now. So let me enter less than 6 characters. You have to type minimum 5 characters. Okay, let me type something. Good, working fine. Again type less than 6. So with the help of local IDs, I can access and manipulate the values of the attribute of that component. So what next? Let's enhance this component with navigation. We have page reference class object in Visualforce. Like that, how we can navigate from Lightning component to another URL. Let's observe and do the same in next video.